Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we should be taking a look at something I picked up recently actually. I went into an Argos, not expecting to find anything, and I actually found this guy for £14.99, so that was quite nice. And it is Transformers Dreadwing, from obviously the Prime line. Very, very awesome figure. Sorry, the screen went all dark and I couldn't see. But yeah, very nice looking figure. A few things confuse me a little bit. I know it's probably safety, but one of the pieces I don't get, like, we'll go through it quickly now. These bits here, as you can see, they're bendy. They're just really soft, well, there's rubber. He's also got these bits here as well. And now, well, it's coming up, there you go. These bits here, they're rubber as well, and obviously the nose, which makes sense, I understand the nose, but there's another bit in a little bit that baffles me quite a lot. So here is the vehicle. It's a nice looking jet. I'm not sure what sort of jet it's meant to be, so if anybody knows, by all means do tell, but I've not seen any jets at the moment with the wings like that. That's a new one on me, so. But still a very nice looking vehicle. As you can see there, it's got some awesome looking Decepticon logos. The main gripe I have with this is the landing gear. When you put it away, it's an absolute pain to get back out again. But the main thing that really kind of made me go, obviously we all know the size of his legs. Well, hopefully you do anyway. If not, you'll see in a little bit. But the size, he's got massive legs. So to have this sticking out his arse, it's taken a couple of steps backwards. That is, isn't it? That's going back to Revenge of the Fallen. So yes, interesting. As you can see there, it's all fairly nicely clipped together, except for obviously the big bulk at the back. It's fairly clean, so nothing too bad. I can manage with it. You can put the weapons that you got on top. If you really want to make your figure look like crap, you can put it on there. It also gives you the option to take the sword out here and this and put them on the wings, because it's got two spaces there for it. But again, that makes it look like crap. I'll do a quick size comparison and we'll transform it into the robot mode, because that's what we're all here to see. I'm just going to take this out of its head. So we've got it against the Voyager Starscream. They're about the same length. I think Dreadwing's got a little bit more on him. In bulk, he's definitely got more on him, because if you have a look at the thickness of Dreadwing compared to Starscream, it's considerable. So, yes, and obviously underneath. So they fly nicely alongside each other. I mean, they're about the same sort of size, and obviously they're both made up jets that I've never seen before in my entire life. So, hey ho. But there you go. So I'm going to transform this now, and I shall be back with you in a second. Okay, so once you've transformed him, you get something that looks quite a lot like this. Very nice looking robot, I have to admit that. The way they've incorporated all the bits, so they merge into this, is just pretty wow. It looks really good. I mean, even from the back, normally Transformers you can say look good from the back, but that doesn't look too bad, to be honest. That's livable. The bit, like I said, there's one bit that confused me greatly. I know there's, you know, all these bendy bits, including his kneecaps, so that if kids decide to stab themselves and nothing bad will happen. But his head, this nice formed head here, is actually, well, it's terribly painted in, but it's actually made of rubber. I don't understand quite. I mean, as you can see, I'm bending it there. I don't understand what drove them to do that. Let's see if I can get a bit more of a focus on his head. There we go, yeah, so it's a really nice head sculpt, but like I said, I don't understand quite why they have decided to go with rubber for the head. It actually makes turning his head a little bit awkward. As you can see there, he's a fantastic looking figure. They've really knacked that right down. So, and as you can see, he's got his sword here, which is nicely sculpted. As you can see, I haven't actually put his gun in with it, because it's not really worth the time, but beautiful looking figure, it really is. Not often I say that, but this guy is pretty nice. Not bad for a figure that I've not actually seen in action. I will give you a look at his gun thing. I know most of you probably won't even care, but I'll show you anyway. So here it is. Big bulk of a box here where the batteries go. Pull that down, and what I can only describe as a male butt plug comes out. So, and it lights up, which isn't too bad actually. The plastic that made it of is quite thin, so the light does actually travel all the way through it, unlike most of the figures. So that's pretty nice. But like I said, you can just peg that in, you can peg it on his back, you can peg it on the sides. It's up to you where you want to peg it. Most people just put it in the bin. So, but I'll give you another good look at that head, because that is amazing. I really do like that. Comes with all the standard articulation, you know, swivels and bends where you need them, including in the feet as well. Wrist turn, so does elbows and shoulders. And like I said, his head is on a ball joint, but because it's made of rubber, it's quite awkward to turn. And also, mine doesn't peg in too well. I'm not sure if this is a problem with all, but basically just that, you know. He has no problem looking up, let's say that. So, it's a really, really nice figure. I'm really glad I picked him up. I'm going to show you a quick size comparison against Optimus now. Just to kind of, because I think he fights against Optimus, but I'm not overly sure, because like I said, I haven't actually got that far in the TV series, but they're about the same height. There's not that much far off, to be honest. I think that Dreadwing's got a little bit more height on him compared to Optimus, but you know, he's about Voyager size figure, because obviously he's a Voyager figure, so. And obviously these two have now both got swords, so they can engage in combat if you're a child. But there we go, that is Dreadwing. I'll give you one last look and then I'll leave you all to it. I think it's an absolutely brilliant figure, and the way that, you know, transformation on this guy is actually a lot of fun. If you get it, you'll really enjoy the transformation. And just the way they've combined it all together to make this beast. Although you do know as soon as you get it in the packaging that his legs are going to stick out somewhere. It's just a shame that you couldn't hide the hands. So there you are. Hope you enjoyed that review, guys. I'll be back next week, maybe with a couple more reviews, but I'm also planning on something else, something a bit more special. That has been requested by a few people. So tune in. It's for Transformers guys and Star Wars guys and Turtle guys and Iron Man guys and Sideshow guys. It's made for everybody. You'll all enjoy it. So yeah, until next week, guys, I shall see you all later.